Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Mercedes-Benz engine code P0130. If your check engine light is on, your fuel consumption has increased, or the car feels sluggish, this code might be the reason. So let's get started. In this video, I'll explain what P0130 means, common causes, symptoms you'll notice, and how to fix it properly. P0130 means oxygen sensor circuit malfunction. Bank 1. Sensor 1. In simple words, the front oxygen sensor before the catalytic converter is not sending proper signals to the ECU. If your Mercedes has P0130, you may notice check engine light on, poor fuel economy, rough idle or engine hesitation, lack of power during acceleration, strong fuel smell from exhaust, failed emissions test. In some cases, the car may still drive normally, but damage can occur over time. Common causes of P0130. Here are the most common reasons for this code in Mercedes-Benz vehicles. 1. Faulty oxygen sensor. 2. Damaged or melted sensor wiring. 3. Loose or corroded sensor connector for exhaust leak before the catalytic converter. 5. Sensor contaminated by oil or coolant. 6. ECU voltage or ground issue. 7. Aftermarket exhaust or incorrect sensor installed. It indicates the oxygen sensor. Bank 1. Sensor 1 fails to meet the minimum and maximum voltage limits calibrated for the ECN to C. Here are 3 of the most practical solutions to fix Mercedes-Benz's P0130 error code. Method A. Paste the exhaust leaks. The exhaust system begins at the engine combustion chambers and runs along the undercarriage of the vehicle, eventually ending with the visible tailpipe. If you have a leak around the corner, get some exhaust putty to seal it up. First, get sandpaper and a wet wipe to clean the leaking area for better application. Stir the paste well to activate it. Apply and press the paste to seal the leaking area. After the application, don't start the engine because the positive pressure from the exhaust will blow out the paste. Let it cure for 24 hours, depending on the external temperature. The hotter it is, the quicker it will cure. That means you can use something like a hairdryer to heat it up and make it cure faster. Method B. Wrap up the exhaust leaks. Exhaust pipes are made out of rolled steel, and there is a welded seam on them. Like this one, the seam will often rot or leak. First, use sandpaper and a wet wipe to clean the leaking area for better application. Get the heat wrap out and put it in the water for about 30 to 40 seconds to start the activation process. Then remove it and squeeze out any excess water. Wrap it around the area and overlap it a couple of inches on each side. Repeat the process 3 or 4 times. Then squeeze it to make the resin go all through it. Start the car and let it run for 30 minutes so the heat cures it and makes a permanent fix. Method C. The oxygen sensor. This oxygen sensor is located right before the catalytic converter. Bank 1 is on the side with the cylinder number 1. Sensor number 1 is usually the one in the exhaust manifold, inverted. Visually check the oxygen sensor's electrical connections, wire harness, and metal tabs for any damages. If damages are found, replace the oxygen sensor. So here are 3 of the most practical solutions to fix Mercedes-Benz's P0130 error code. After the repair, you can now use the OBD scanner to clear the error code. It affects emissions and fuel efficiency. Ignoring it can damage the catalytic converter early. Diagnosis saves money. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more Mercedes diagnostic videos. See you in the next one.